Hey, what's up guys? Andy here, and today we're going over Dr. Stone episode 24, titled Voices Over Infinite Distance. What an episode. This was a great way to end the series, well, the season, because season 2 is confirmed 100%. We don't have to wait around and hope for it. We've got it. We are going to see the whole war happen in anime format. It's going to be great. 10 out of 10. But this was a really good episode. It was kind of sad for a joyful reason, but then again, it was still really well done, and I don't think they could have did this any better, to be honest, except for maybe starting the war. Maybe. I don't think it would have done as much, but this did a lot. With that being said, though, guys, I know this video is super late. I'm very sorry. I've been sick the past few days. I've had a lot of stuff with work going on, and it just kind of didn't add up this morning, so I'm doing it now. And yeah, with that being said, if y'all do enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. And with that being said, I think we just need to jump into this. We've got a lot of little stuff to talk about, and I think it's going to be really fun, so let's get right into it.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
We started things off and immediately got into our intro and title card here, Voices Over Infinite Distance. We then jump into a kind of funny scene where they're all like, oh, this is awesome, how does this work? And they're like, oh, we've got to build the other one. And then Jin's like, you purposely didn't tell them that because you thought they might give up if they knew we had to build two. So that was fun, but they can test it. And Chrome is going to be testing it on Ruri, and they're like, oh, come on, it's your chance to tell her how you finally feel. It's, you know, this is the perfect time. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And so he says, science is insane, isn't it, Ruri? And everybody was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But that's when Senku and Ruri says something that Senku picks up on here. She's like, it's kind of like a speaker. And he's like, what's a speaker? So we find out that Tale 14 was about a bee named Speaker who could tap his needle onto a gravestone and then play the voices of the dead. Well, Senku is, you know, clearly picking up on what's putting down, so they go to the cemetery and they find the time capsule. It was kept in concrete and it was glass, so they fix it, and it's a record, and it kind of plays back on the whole needle of a bee thing. So yeah, that was pretty cool, but he says, he even says here, you know, this couldn't have been my dad's idea. He probably just thought of the idea, and his crewmates, who are all astronauts, you know, science experts, could have easily done this. So they decide to put everything together, and when they finally play the record here, it was really emotional. It was Lillian's last song, basically, like the last recorded song, and last recorded for anything, I would assume. But she's just like touching the hearts, and they have this cute moment with Ruri, who's crying, and it was such a good thing. And then, like, while the song's still playing, we get a recap of everything that's happened up until this point. And it's just amazing. Like, this is the perfect way to do recap. And then we cut into this next scene here where Senku basically says, I'm going to show every last one of you the power of this, you know, of this music. Because everybody's just, like, starstruck by it. And he's like, games, TV, music, all types of entertainment. There was a ton of it. And it's what made this world great. And that's when he says, once we take down the Tsukasa Empire, we'll revive all the world's statues. And basically that's letting them know that they're going to get to see all this great stuff, all this 2 million years of humanity. And we cut over to Kohaku, who's like, you did it. You kept word on that promise you made me that day. And he's like, huh? And she's like, this whole village has become a nation of science. Thank you. And that's when Jin steps up and he's like, well, it's about time for them to do their part. So they're getting the second one made up, and that's when we cut over to Taiju and Yuzuriha, who I haven't seen in a while, getting ready. And we kind of see someone eavesdropping on them, so they kind of know what's going on. But we cut over to Tsukasa here, and he's like, the final battle with Senku is near. And they're all 100% prepared for it, and we cut back over to Senku, and he's like, the final battle with Tsukasa on our home turf is near. And that's when we get the Season 2 confirmed logo here, and this was awesome. I loved it. So that's the end of the episode, guys, but we are in fact getting season 2. I cannot wait to review over that. Definitely going to be putting it more of a priority next time around, just because it kind of fell on a day that was really hard for me to do reviews on. But hopefully next time it'll either work better in our schedule, or I'll work it better around the schedule, you know. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
This is our identity.